Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video I talking about the agricultural revolution, the beginning of human civilization. Let's go. More than 10,000 years ago, humans lived as hunter-gatherers. They were constantly searching for food, hunting animals, and gathering wild fruits and seeds. Life was simple at the time, but this way of living continually placed pressure on humans. Over time, humans began to realize that they could plant food crops and domesticate animals instead of searching for food. This major change is known as the agricultural revolution. This revolution not only changed food production methods but also had profound effects on human lifestyle, society, and even culture. How did humans learn agriculture? Agriculture was one of humanity's greatest inventions, but early humans didn't know how to plant crops or domesticate animals. This process happened gradually through trial and error. Several reasons explain how humans learned agriculture. Observing nature, humans noticed that certain plants, when their seeds were accidentally dropped in the soil, grew back. Over time, they began collecting seeds from specific plants like wheat, barley, and rice, and started planting them in fertile areas. This method gradually led to agriculture. Experimentation and testing, humans began experimenting by planting seeds in different soils and at different times of the year. They learned that some plants required specific water and light conditions to grow. This process gradually evolved into more advanced agricultural practices. Domestication of animals. Regarding the domestication of animals, humans began selecting wild animals with desirable traits, such as sheep that had good wool or cows that could be used for labor. These selections allowed humans to domesticate animals for use in agriculture, transport, and food. What happened during the agricultural revolution? Planting crops. Humans began planting crops, with wheat, barley, rice, and corn being the first cultivated plants. These crops grew in specific regions of the world, such as the Middle East and Southeast Asia. With the planting of these crops, humans were able to produce more food. Domestication of animals. Additionally, humans domesticated wild animals. These animals included cows, sheep, goats, and chickens. Humans used these animals for meat, milk, wool, and labor. Increased and sustainable food production. One of the most significant benefits of agriculture was that humans could produce food more reliably and sustainably. Unlike hunting and gathering, which depended on environmental conditions, agriculture allowed humans to produce more food and have a constant food supply. Major changes in human life. The agricultural revolution had a significant impact on human society and lifestyle. These changes gradually led to the formation of larger civilizations and more complex societies, settling in one place. One of the first major changes was that humans no longer needed to move from place to place in search of food. Instead, they began settling in one location. This shift led to the formation of villages, and later, early cities. Population growth. The ability to produce more food meant that the human population could grow. As a result, larger communities were formed, and humans needed to work together and organize themselves more effectively. Emergence of specialization. As the need to search for food decreased, humans began to focus on other activities. This is when various professions such as toolmaking, weaving, trade, and even art emerged. Roles and responsibilities in society began to be divided. Economic and social impacts. One of the important aspects of the agricultural revolution was its economic and social effects. Division of labor. As agriculture progressed, the division of labor in human societies emerged. Some individuals specialized in farming, others in toolmaking and building, while others focused on art, science, and trade. Land ownership. Agriculture led to the emergence of concepts such as land and resource ownership. Those who owned fertile land gained more power in society, and this contributed to the formation of social classes and inequalities. Formation of governments. With population growth and the need for organization, humans began forming governments to establish order and security within communities. Over time, these governments developed into larger civilizations. Cultural and religious impacts. The agricultural revolution didn't just have economic and social impacts, it also had cultural and religious effects. Religion and worship. One of the major outcomes of agriculture was the establishment of religious sites and temples. Because humans were now settled in one place, temples and religious sites were built to honor natural forces and agriculture. Humans specifically prayed for blessings on their crops. Art and architecture. With more free time and extra food production, humans began focusing on art and architecture. Many of the art forms and structures we associate with early civilization come from the agricultural period. Language and communication. Settling in one place led to the development of more complex languages and communication systems. Humans, in search of better organization and exchange of information, began to communicate in more sophisticated ways. Environmental impacts. The agricultural revolution didn't just change human life, it also had significant effects on the environment. Ecosystem changes. Humans cleared large areas of land for farming and cut down forests. This led to changes in ecosystems and a reduction in biodiversity in many areas. Monoculture farming. Agriculture led to the rise of monoculture farming, where humans focused on growing one crop, such as wheat, rice, or corn. This type of farming led to a decrease in plant and animal diversity on the land. Conclusion. The agricultural revolution was one of the most important transformations in human history. This change not only altered human lifestyles but also contributed to population growth, the creation of civilizations, and advances in economics, social organization, and culture. Over time, agriculture led to the development of more complex societies and even technological advancements in today's world. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice time and goodbye.